welcome to the show. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Los Cristianos, Mystery Monday, with Christina, and we're at Chiringo Atlanticus. I think that's how you say it. And it's a chiringo because it's a bit bigger than a chiringuito, probably, I don't know. But we're here with the old San Miguel 00, because I'm driving. Christina's got a vodka and orange without the vodka. And let's take that off. So who are we here with? We have some guests today. Now, I have got the little microphone in today, so we're not going to have a big discussion. I'm going to do all the talking, and if you can't hear them, let me know, and I'll sort of like bend over like that. But, oh my God. See this here? I was in Lidl the other day, and there's a sign and by the cash register, and it says, "There's priority for these people." And there was a guy with a stick, and somebody in a wheelchair, and a big fat lad. So I thought, I'll go on that one then. Could have been a pregnant woman, but I said I'm priority. There's a long queue, so I just went past and said, priority, priority, priority. Showed them the sign. They let me through anyway. Here we go. Oh yeah, who are we with? So we're with Ellie and Mark. We met them last week for a little bit of an informal chit chat and some German beer, and then we said, well, would you want to come on the show? And I'm going to swing you around and I'm just going to wave. Are we going the wrong way? Are we going the wrong way? Are we going the right way? Here we go. Oh, overshoot, overshoot, overshoot.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
So this is Ellie and Mark from
Norwich, England.
Norwich in England.
Norwich
In England. And we're going to have a couple of drinks with them, and I'm going to show you the rest of where we are now. So first of all, I'm going to come in with, I'm going to find out whether anybody's watching. Let's have a quick look to see if anybody's watching. Oh yeah, we got 99 people online, 99 people. Let's make it 100. Wake your granny up.
Yeah.
Actually, the guys here are watching as well, and I'll organise them in a minute. Let's do this. There we go. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Charlie.
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 Okay, Charlie. Muy bien. So here we are in Las Vistas Beach, which is over there. And this is like the Lucky Sevens San Telmo, which is where Lee and Andrew Knight were yesterday. And this is at the end by the port, Chiringo Atlanticus, with Charlie. Okay, it's come back to me here. So that's where we are. And if you're still not sure where it is, take a look at this. We're zooming in from outer space. You're zooming in from outer space with that sad look upon your face. And there we are, right by the port there. So if you look out the back, in fact I'll show you in a minute, and we can see the port there at the back and the ferry's going out. And we're spinning round now. And we're in that little place right at the end there, so on the left hand side of that bit. So if you can see those white bits right on the left there, that's us. And if you get dizzy, look away now. Ooh, here's the 360 degree, and we did a big spin and another spin. I do it on purpose, I'm sorry. There you go. Welcome. Okay, you can look back now. And this is my trailer. Ladies and gentlemen. So, what have we got for you today? I've got a COVID update, I've got some weather, and then we're going to have a little chit chat with Ellie and Mark, and they're going to ask you a few questions and ask them a few questions. And then we'll go to your questions and I'll see who's online. And whilst I'm reading those, then you can look at Christina and she will drink her orange juice sensually. God, I'm getting a diet actually, or change the camera angle. There you go. Okay, so what we got? We got COVID updates. Let's do this. B. COVID. Wow. Well, as you can see, let's get the overlay on as well. As you can see, we're over the 7,000 mark now in the whole of the Canary Islands. So the whole of the Canary Islands has got more than 7,000 active cases. And if we break that down for you, then as you can see here, I think the second wave in the whole of the Canary Islands is almost double the original second wave. But that gives you a sort of a bad impression of Tenerife, because in Tenerife it's not too bad. These are the two waves, and as we can see, the first and the second wave look very similar, but the second wave is less deadly. And if we go to the numbers themselves, on Tenerife we have 1,925 active cases, but in the south here, Adeje, Arona, Grenadilla are all in the 50s, so it's not too bad. The big hits here are over 1,000 in Santa Cruz and over 400 and odd in La Laguna, which is the university town next door. So basically that is the COVID update for today. I'm not going to do the outro music again today because people were complaining, moaning minis. Boo. So as you can see, we do have the second wave in. I think it's also because people were feeling after the summer and the lockdown, people were feeling okay, it's not too bad now, and we also don't know anybody with COVID. You know, it's very hard to find somebody who's got it, and then you start reading stuff on YouTube, and then you start thinking that Bill Gates is going to implant a microchip in your head. So at the end of it, people just go out and have fun, and because there's nothing else to do, because there's hardly any people here obviously, and they get together and then it spreads again like wildfire. So all I can say is wash your hands, don't go in crowds, make sure that you don't put yourself in a risky situation, that's all, and don't touch your face, which we always do, don't we? Terrible, 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 terrible. So I'm going to see what we got 157 people though. Hello everybody, thank you very much for supporting the channel. What we've done is come to Chiringo Atlanticus, right by the port in Los Cristianos, for those of you who just joined us. I did do a quick trailer which I'll do again. And we also have our guests here, which I'm just going to swing round for you to say hello again.
Hello. Hi everyone.
And we'll do your first question. What's your first question?
So what I'd like to know is why you chose to live in the village you live. I call it Slovakia, but I know
That's perfect. That's perfect.
So I'm just wondering why you chose to live there rather than here or San Miguel or somewhere else.
Okay, that's a good question. Let's swing back to us. So, ladles and jelly spoons, the question was, just in case the microphone doesn't pick it up, why did we choose to live in Cayo Salvaje and not in Los Cristianos or Las Americas or Costa Adeje, as I say, Fania Bay and all that? We actually looked all over the place. We stayed, when we came over on holiday, we stayed at the Sheraton La Caleta, didn't we, Chris?
Yeah.
And that's a lovely hotel out in next to the H10, in between La Caleta and Playa El Berel, which is the black beach that they've just redone actually, just before Del Duc. So if you're coming from La Caleta, it's the first set of hotels you're going to get after the Playa de Enramada beach, with the that bar where they land the paragliders or whatever they're called. So we were staying there. So we got this agent, this estate agent, to look for a flat for us, and we gave her all the details. We said we don't want to pay too much, we don't want too touristy, but the big thing was that it had to be wheelchair friendly. And so I said to her, why don't we just imagine you've got a full shopping trolley, you've got a Lidl, you've stocked up on German schnapps and bread, and you've got to take that in and you've got to be able to spin it round in every room, including the bathroom. And so she took that information and came back and showed us flats that were totally not wheelchair friendly. One of them,
Even get into the elevator.
they couldn't get into. One of them, we just couldn't get into the elevator. We couldn't even look at the flat because the elevator was too small.
Oh no way.
And we found that in Los Cristianos and Las Americas, they're older buildings, and so they're very small and pokey. And if they're not pokey, you've got to go through a little ginnel and then turn at a 90-degree angle to get into the bathroom, and then the bathroom's full, you know. So we were at a loss, weren't we? And then we started panicking because we'd already sold and everything, and we were over in a hotel, and we had to find a flat within 2 weeks for July. This was May, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we were coming out on the first week of July. So I ended up going on a forum, and it was one of I can't remember which forum it was, but this one guy said, oh, there's a nice place where we live in Kayasabaki. And it was, I'd never heard of it because, you know, everything past La Caleta was like, you know, desert for me. And so what we did is we said, okay, we'll go and have a trip out. So we had a hire car. We didn't hire it from Andrew because we didn't know him then. But if you did want a hire car, you can go to San Car Hire and hire a hire car. We've got to keep the boys, you know, the three amigos alive. And so, yeah, we hired a car and went out there. And it looked really good because as you come into the village, you go past all these villas and there's nice little palm trees and stuff, and you go straight down. There's a beautiful beach. There was a beach bar which has opened and closed since then, but that's another story. And there was plenty of little shops and stuff like that. And as we came up, there was this one place called Kaya Beaches, which is where we now live. And so we said, oh, that's quite nice. So we went back to the hotel and we went to the agent round the corner, and we said, you know, well, we're looking further out now. So she showed us one in La Caleta, which was pokey again, and had to go up 2 lifts to get there, you know. And eventually she took us to this one, which was in this building that we'd just seen from this guy from the forum who said where he lived. So it was like a, you know, kismet, wasn't it really? And a couple from Germany had just given it up because they rented it all year but only came 2 or 3 times a year to holiday. That's what they do there sometimes, is they'll rent all year because they've got the money, I suppose. And anyway, so it's right on the corner. I mean, obviously, if you follow us Balcony Banter, you know the view. And we went up there. It was wheelchair friendly. There was disabled toilets in the pool area as well. So it was perfect for us, wasn't it, kid? Bathroom was big, 2 large bedrooms. So it was just the perfect flat. And that's why we lived there. Long story, short.
Sounds perfect.
Cool.
Sounds really good. Really peaceful.
So I've got questions for you now. But I'm going to have to give you this now, aren't I?
Well, we'll lean forward.
You lean forward, okay.
We'll lean forward. And
So my questions are,
yes.
okay. Now you're going to talk to me or you're going to talk to the camera?
Whatever you prefer.
Well, the people would prefer you talking to them.
All right then.
But I'll see if I can do this. So I'm just pointing that at you.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the sound like?
Testing.
Testing,
hear it?
testing. Yeah, I think they
The
can.
question.
Martin,
That was the first question.
I do see you. Good to see you. About.
That was easy.
That was an easy question.
Okay. No, basically it's why do you come to Tenerife and how often do you come?
You can answer that.
Well, this is something that kind of happened by accident, because the first time we came, which was now 10 years ago, it was a bit of a disaster.
Hang on.
Thankfully, we hated it.
Hang on.
Well,
Hang on.
it's dropped this.
Well, we didn't hate it.
Well, yeah, we didn't hate it, but it didn't work out too well. There was various reasons.
We didn't do much the first year.
No. We came to Las Americas and we walked up and down the Golden Mile, I think, as they call it, for the full 2 weeks. Didn't really learn anything. Bit hot. People we were with struggled, and we kind of said we'd never come back, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then the following year, when you look for your annual holiday, the prices were through the roof here, there, and everywhere. And it just so happened that the same place we were in the year before was a viable option. And after a little bit of headbutting, we decided to give it another go.
Yeah.
And apart from a couple of quick visits to southern Spain, we haven't been anywhere else since.
No, just
for the
love
last
it.
10 years.
We
I think,
get about everywhere,
I
don't
think
we?
we're on our combined 23rd week now in Tenerife.
and we just love it here. Mark drives for a living, so we don't hire a car. Sorry, Andrew.
Sorry, mate.
So we get the bus everywhere, and we've been all over on the buses. They're so easy. You buy a little card, you top it up. We top it up every time we come. We've been up to Icod, Porto de la Cruz. We usually get to Santa Cruz. We haven't this year, obviously.
La Laguna was on the list, but we decided to skip that. We've
Yeah.
never been there, but it's quite a
But
quaint
we've been
old
all
town.
over it, and you can get to so many places on the buses so easily. You know, La Caleta, we've been to Garro Chico, and we went last year. We went up to what was it called?
Which one?
The
Montana Roca. We walked up
Yeah, we
Montana
climbed up
Roca.
that.
We call it Airport Rock, but
we call it Airport
the
Rock.
Red Mountain.
Yeah, we climbed up there. That was
Very windy.
very windy and hard going, and more
You
so
can understand
coming
why the
down.
airport's there. can't you?
Yeah, but the views from there are amazing. And we then walked to Los Abrigos, one of my favourite little places.
You know why it's
You like-
windy
you
there,
like
don't you?
it.
Do you know why it's windy? Have you seen those great big fans?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That must cost a fortune in
Yeah.
electricity.
Those
That
3-arm fans, yeah.
that must cost a fortune in electricity. The bloody fans going all the time.
We go everywhere, and we went last year. I was looking where we went, where the siesta was, the fiesta.
San Miguel de Abona.
San Miguel. We went up there, and they had a
That was a whole
Canarian
day.
fiesta. It was just I recommend going there because that was lovely. They're probably not doing it at the moment, but in future I'm sure they will. And it was just so lovely to see. It's a bit like in England we have.
A mayor's procession or something.
Yeah, Lord Mayor's procession, where you see all the floats, and they do all that, and they're giving away wine and all the little tapas and foods. It was just amazing.
Little tiny beers and all free. All
We
free.
just love it here. It's just the weather's great, the people are great.
It just works for us,
Yeah, it works for us really well.
obviously. So that's why we keep coming back.
Thank you very much. I mean, basically, that was perfect because whilst you were just chatting there,
Sorry.
I took the time to have a look down. There was everybody just saying hi, hi, hi. I'll just swing back to me.
Hi.
I'll just swing back to me. Everybody was just saying hi, 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 and the sounds good. They said
Cool.
Right.
the sounds good. I'll just whiz that back. Okay, clip it on here so you can hear my heartbeat. Can you hear my heartbeat? And there was one big question actually. The one question was there's a big meeting today with the tourism minister. She got an award or something. She got an award.
Really?
Yeah, but I've not looked into it, I'm afraid. So I don't have that up to date information. But I think there was a big thing about with the semaphore, the traffic light when red, and that's not really us in the south. I don't think. I think we can stay open till midnight. I think. Was it 11 o'clock? It was one of those, but only if there's more than 100 blah blah blahs in whatever, and it goes by municipality to municipality. Cuando está cerrada en la noche aquí?
A las 10.
A las 10.
A las 10 cerramos.
¿Será?
La cocina a las 9.
Okay. This place actually closes at 10 and the kitchen closes at 9, but I don't think that's the law. I think they close that's normal. It's normalmente, ¿o?
Sí.
So, ¿era otra bars con lockdown?
Otros bares, similar.
Similar?
Sí.
Yeah.
Restaurantes, similar.
Okay.
Restaurantes.
Restaurantes, okay. Yeah, so there's closing a little bit early now. There is no nightclubs anymore, so you can't go to a nightclub and you can't dance. But I can't dance anyway. I mean, look at that. Oh my God. You can't dance? Oh no.
Haley thinks you can.
I think I can. I actually think
I know I can't.
I actually like karaoke. I think I'm Shakira when I've had a few, but I'm not.
She's not. Yes, you are. You're brilliant.
They've got husband and wife watching with two devices over here and sending messages to each other. Okay, we're on 20 minutes. I'm going to keep it short today because it's, I'm going to show you around in a minute with the iPad. But and there was not that many questions. But thank you everybody. You said hi, 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 and hello to everybody. A lot of people were saying it gets boring with me reading out all the names because you already know because you've read it. But I think you'd like to hear your name read out, you know. So let's go and do that. I'm just going to go through and read all your names out. We got 201 people watching. 200 gente live. Okay, so Raimundo was the first one. It's raining in Lytham St Anne's. John Barrow, Michael Hudak, good afternoon. Jill Gardner, Craig Andrews, Helen Copeland, and a guy called Living with MS in Tenerife. Oh, that's me. Richard Tunstall, Carl Rushton, all right, Willie. Gary Payne, Neil Devine, Ian Miller, Ian Newbury, Robert Mitchell, Dewey Orchard. Hello, Dewey. Bounce About Castle Hire. Hi, Tim and Christina. If you need a castle, go to Bounce About Castle Hire. I don't know where he is though. Roger Channing. Hi from Roger and Christine in Tenerife. Yeah, I thought you might have been here. I'll give you warning. No, give us a call if you want to meet up. Action. Okay, Michael Hudak, action. There you go. Simon Has. Good evening, Tim and Christina. Simon Farrant. Hi, Colombo. Keep on going with your gadgets. We love them. I shall be over in December and bring you a Mac. You're going to bring me a Mac? It's like an Apple Mac. Can I get the 28-inch, the new one? Or could you get me a Pro?
It's probably a Rain Mac.
Ah, Colombo, it's a... Oh. Well, he mentioned gadgets. I thought I was going to get a Mac. I'd prefer a MacBook Pro, actually.
Might have an electric.
Hey up, Gordon, says Bob Barrels. Barry Longdon, hi Tim from a wet Western Supermare. Ian Newbury, Matt. Hi, Matt. Bob Barrows, we've done that. Yvonne Felton, Gordon Squire, right, Gordon. Yvonne Felton, we've done that one. Bruce Blair, Roger Channing, Ian Newbury, Eileen Radcliffe, Sharon Crow, John Barrows, Sue Turnbull, Bob Barrows, Den Brookbanks. Hi guys, give you a thumbs up. Forget to ask people, only 2 amigos ask all the time. Yeah, if you give it a thumbs up, what happens is then it will be shown to, or the channel actually gets pushed out to more people. And I'm still looking that over 60% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed. Over 60% are not subscribed, so please subscribe.
Guys.
And I'd like to thank John Barrows again. Thank you, John. Having another Zero B beer for £5. Thank you very, very much. We really do appreciate when you support the channel like that. And Bob Barrows, Bose. Actually, Bose means bad, doesn't it? In German, yeah, booze. Booze. With two dots, yeah. Bob Barrows. Mike Lister's online. Hi, Mike. Gordon. Tracy Phillips from Wales. In lockdown in Wales. Nina Ballison. Okay. Free from working at the hospital. Gordon Squire. String in a plastic cup. They're all having fun here. Gary Hughes online. Hi, Gary. And Marianne Deary. Good evening, Tim and Christina. Both looking great. Hope you're well. God bless Marianne and Harry in Glasgow. Hope to meet up with you both in January. Give us a shout. Molly, good evening, Tim. Jules Watson, hi, Christina, finally made it out. So Jules Walton. The Waltons are out. There you go. Good night, John boy. Martin Conlon retracted his message. Ari Shaw, hi, Tim and Christina. Good to see you out and about. Ari and Marianne from Glasgow. Hiding from COVID, yeah. Yvonne, Raimundo sounds good, thanks. Ian Miller sounds okay. That was when I was asking about the sound. I'm way behind. We got Nick Wilkinson, Martin Conlon, Harry Shaw, Brummy Vixen. Christina looks nice in blue. Brummy Vixen says Christina looks nice in blue. I like you in blue, actually.
Yeah, colour.
Yeah. I prefer her in yellow, though. Oh, Miss Straws fell over. Mike Lister, open till midnight here in sunny Rhodes. Okay.
Everyone give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Lee Shaw, good afternoon. Hi, Lee. Nice, Tim. Good evening from Pascal Gallara. Is it Callara or Callara? Brenda Williams, hi everyone. Lieutenant Colombo's Glass Eye, joined late. Hello there. Hello, Lieutenant Colombo's Glass Eye. Explore with Andy and Co. Hi everyone. David Campbell, hi there. Great channel. Thank you very much, David. Roger Channing, we'll definitely call. Great stuff, Roger, don't forget. John and Lynn. Hello, Lynn, John and Harry from Stockport. Gary Payne, are there more tourists since lockdown? Actually, you could probably answer that more, could you? Are there more tourists now hanging around, or would you say it's about the same?
What?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, much less.
Much less than normal, yeah, but I mean from when you first got here.
No, I would say it's
About the same.
dropped.
It's dropped, is it?
I would say it's dropped a bit. There's quite a lot of Germans and Belgians.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if like the Belgians don't have to
Quarantine. Oh, okay.
I think that
Bloody
makes a huge
Germans.
difference. Oh.
That was a bit direct.
Foreign people as well.
They have to quarantine as well, do they, when they come back from here? Yeah?
I think they do.
Oh dear.
That's why Stephanie said she can't make it.
Raimundo and Pat are saying our grandchildren were delighted when you wished them happy birthday. Raimundo and Pat's grandchildren, we love you. Great people. Anthony Petty, it's looking cold. Actually, it does look cold because it's very overcast, but it's probably about 26, 27 degrees.
nice and warm.
And it's quite humid as well. In fact, I'll go ahead and do the weather right now. So basically this is the weather. Now my weather app is saying sunny all week, but then it tells you the real weather for the next 2 days because I can only do 2 days in advance really. But these are the temperatures and it's saying about 27 today. It's probably dropped a little bit now after the sun's gone a bit away.
A light breeze.
And there's a light breeze as well, yeah. But it's basically because there's this massive high in the Atlantic at the moment. So it's pulling soft air from the, what they call the equator, towards America, shooting up to Canada, then sending it back over to Britain. And we're in sort of like the north-easterly wind coming from Spain and Portugal. It's coming down to us at the moment. So we got those trade winds going like that. So back to me and back to you guys. So Luby Robbo, Woody 45, Anthony Petty, all going through. Margaret, Raimundo. Great information from Simon. Hi Simon. Anne Elton from Anne and David in Dublin. Lynn Taylor's online. Sue Long, John Martin, Nick Johns. Sue Long. Blue is my favourite colour. Suits you, Christina. The Galway girl, Christina and the fourth amigo with the hat.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Are you the Galway girl from the Galway Girl, the pub where Lee and Andrew were yesterday? Or are you another Galway girl? Ian Murray, Gianna, Mark Gironis, hello Mark. Mike Lister, no time off for quarantine to come to the reef. Hopefully December and I'll definitely meet up then. Oh, what a shame. Lynn Taylor, Mark Gironis, Nina Balson, is all of Great Britain locked down now? I don't think so. I think it's areas it blocked down. Like there's Liverpool and other places like that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know where the virus knows where it stops, you know, but it doesn't go out after 10. That's good. I was talking to my sister today. I mean, Jackie, if you're watching, I was talking to my sister today, and she was sort of saying it's so confusing over there.
Yeah.
I mean, at least here they sort of say like, don't go out,
Yeah.
and you know, and the police are there with the sticks to beat you back
And
inside.
they are.
And
They
they
are.
are. And
They are.
we've seen a lot of police, and when you did lock down here, you properly locked down. In the UK, they don't.
No, they didn't.
No,
No, they don't. They just don't. And it's all different areas and different. We find it confusing because sometimes it's like, okay, you can only have so many in a house, but you can go to church, you can go to work, you can do this, that, and the other. It's not like one rule and that's that. Like you had over here, we watched it all happen over here, and we were really impressed. It just it's not happened in the UK like that. I'm sorry,
does not
Boris.
compute.
No.
It does not
So
compute.
it is a bit confusing.
I'm just going to do this so we can get us all on one.
Okay.
There you go. Christina's in full frame there now. I'll come to the end here. Right.
Yeah. Also, the UK is very confusing about what they say you can and can't do and when and what.
And right, I'm going to show them around now.
Okay.
Here we go. So this is out the back here. This is the fisherman's. And these are big sugar cubes. That's where the ferry goes out. And this is Las Vistas Beach, or Playa Las Vistas, as they say. It is looking pretty pretty overcast, isn't it? But it's still warm. We're in our shorts out here. There's Charlie. Hey!
Welcome to Canary Island. Yeah. See you next time.
Right, we're 31 minutes in, guys. Right, we're on the big wide screen now. We're all on TV.
Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Keep safe.
So I'm going to do the last couple of things we've done here. Sounds real. Looks dull out there. It is dull, but it's quite warm. Who's making a schnitzel in our honour tonight? Mark Robert Murphy's making a schnitzel. Cool dude. Nobody knows what to do there, Tim. It's a nightmare, yeah. Well done for your guests getting involved in a sensible way. Oh, they've only had one drink yet. Like to hear how you got to Limikaya Savaki. Can Cristina speak any Spanish? Cristina, hablas español?
Sí, un poco.
Tú sabes más palabras que yo, pero no puede practicar tu español.
Sí. Es correcto.
Es correcto. So, hello from sunny Dorset, or chilly Dorset. Andrew Wheeler, Sharon Crow coming out there at the beginning of November, see my daughter, and have a bite the bullet and do the quarantine. You know, that's one way of doing it, really. So, Andrew Wheeler's at the end there. I'm closing that off. So, if you've commented after Andrew, I do apologise. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to stop now and have a sort of a quiet little chat amongst ourselves. We'd like to thank you for joining us today. The Chiringo Atlanticus is a great place to come. I was going to look at the menu as well.
It's really lovely. We have eaten here.
Have you eaten here?
Yeah, it's really nice. I'm a veggie,
So,
but they do some good veggie stuff.
okay, so paella con pollo. So you get half a ration for €6 and one ration for $8.50. Platos combinados. So you got hamburgers, you got toasties, you got kids menu, sandwiches. Sandwiches are between $3.85 and $4 something. I'll say $5.40 for a pepito de terna. So that's like it's probably in English on the other side, is it?
Yeah.
Bread and veal. Bread and veal. Yeah, you gotta do this.
I had the
do
Spanish
this.
omelette. It was really lovely.
Soups, tortillas. Oh, I did a Spanish omelette the other day.
Did you? I
Yeah,
love
in fact, I filmed me making it as well. So
Have you
Yeah.
uploaded that?
not yet.
Oh, you have to do it because I'd like to learn to make that.
Okay.
I love a Spanish
With the
omelette.
outtakes, I hope.
With the outtakes. Well, there was no outtakes. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just like 2 fist-sized potatoes chopped thin, 1 onion chopped thin, and you put them in a massive pan with oil. It's better like deep frying it, but on a low heat
Okay.
for half an hour.
Right?
10 minutes for the onions, then the potatoes go in, and then it all goes on another 20 minutes, so half an hour. And then you crack 6 eggs in a bowl with salt and pepper, and just scoop this stuff out with a slotted spoon and chuck it on top. Don't mix it.
Don't mix it.
Don't mix it. Put foil on the top, leave it for 15 minutes, then swap your pans out for a smaller pan, throw it in, 1 minute on that side, 2 minutes off, yeah?
Yeah.
And then plate, turn it over, 1 minute on that side, and then turn it off and take it off the heat and just leave it in the pan to do. It's done.
That must be why the ones we do in 10 minutes aren't like the same.
Yeah.
No. It's not 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes.
So save this because you can look back at this to make one if you like them.
Comida Canaria Española, gambas y ayo. That's prawns with garlic. Champignon with gambas y ayo. So these are all around about $10.
Yeah, they're good prices here
Yeah.
because you've got a good view. I mean, you can actually sit here and watch the sunset when it's not so cloudy.
Mixed grill, 14.20. 18, so $20 if you're doing langostinos. So if you're doing the king prawns, aren't they? The big prawns, yeah.
Dad would like them.
They're about 18 to $20 there. And the $30 on the English side. I'm joking. I'm joking. I did actually go and buy that hat at
love it.
where was it, in something Sur, wasn't it? In Grand Sur, yeah. And I went upstairs to one of the shops. I won't say which one it was, but I went to the shops and they had €20 on it on a ticket, €20. And for a joke, I said discount for workers, you know, discount para trabajadores, yeah. And they gave me for €5.
Why?
And I bought 2 of them, didn't I? The other one you don't like, do you?
It's really pretty. I
The
like
other
that.
one just Looks like padding. Yeah.
Okay.
Bear.
Yeah, because it goes like this all the time, doesn't it? Right.
I really love that. I love that.
I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to just see if anybody said anything really, really important. Oh, everybody.
Give a thumbs up, guys. Please.
Everybody.
Subscribe,
Okay.
all the stuff.
Oh my golly gosh, there's thousands of people here. 36 in rows there, Tim. See, the bar stewards ain't getting you down. Great estate agent guy. He's coming out tomorrow, but now it's Turkey. And Gary Payne, always a loophole for Xmas in the UK. You can only have 6 household owners. The funeral, so kill the turkey and have a funeral for the turkey. A Christmas dinner song. I've got to show this, Gary, because you used the word kill. It reserved it or didn't show it, so that's why it didn't come up. I didn't do anything there. Nina Payson, lady sat opposite in Tenerife last September. Hi, the lady sat opposite in Tenerife last September. Maybe they met you, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
You did, hello.
From Anthony Petty.
I do talk to a lot of people. I'm quite a chatty person.
David Longdon, the man with no smile. Well, if you meet David Longdon, there is the man with no smile.
No smile.
No. We don't know what you meant there.
No.
Sometimes they'll write something because I've said something, and then it doesn't make sense when I read it later.
Yeah.
So it can be quite innocent, and they're reacting to what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then I think,
Or maybe they didn't think Mark was smiling. He doesn't always look
Might
like he's
be me.
smiling. He does look very serious.
Gordon Swire, no Bob.
Very happy.
The chap's got bigger facial hair. Estate agents guy is Simon. Okay, yeah. And he's, oh right, okay. Okay, here we go. What they're saying is this, are you Simon, the estate agent guy?
Oh,
No.
No.
No, this is Mark, the poor lad.
yeah.
I'm very
Yeah. I
Yeah.
wish he was the estate agent, man. He'd both get me a nice apartment.
And Lee Grant now, this is important, I love you all. Lee Grant, thank you very much. And on that note, we love you all too. 38 minutes, we're going to close out now, so it only leaves me to say Wednesday with Balcony Banter with Juliani Nendel. And Friday, I'm not decided what to do yet on Friday. I'll probably be on my own, but I'm doing a little bit every day, including the cook one with the tortilla.
Oh, yeah?
And so on Friday, I'm just going to sit in a bar and relax and just play one video after the next,
Sorry for
and then answer questions. So Friday is going to be a relaxing one. I'm going to be in Chaos Savaki because then I can drink, and then Christina and I can have a tin of beans for tea.
Oh, do you know what we'll be doing Friday?
No, flying home.
Packing.
You're packing.
Well, really, I just open the case and go.
Oh right, okay.
That's it.
Anyway, so I'm not going to drag it on any longer. This is Tim and Christina and Ellie and Mark for Living with MS in Tenerife and in the Chiringo Atlanticus, saying goodbye. What did you want to say?
Didn't we talk about not doing it on Monday anymore?
Well, I enjoyed it so much today that I decided not to say that.
We talk about it.
We talk about it some more. She wants me to stop doing Mondays.
Okay.
And well, it's not she, but we both talked about it because I got some stick on Friday and I was a bit depressed on Saturday. But we'll talk about that next Friday as well. So anyway, so we're really going now. So ladles and jelly spoons, I'm going to mute us and play the outro music. Bye.